Very good morning to all of you. Namaste. My name is Shruti Mishra. I'm assistant professor at Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. Today I'm going to take up the subject that is strategic management, and the topic will be the categorization of environmental factors. So first of all, there are two factors, two types of environment are there, that is internal and external. Internal environment, as we know, that the survival of the business depends upon the strength and the adaptability to the environmental environment. The internal strength represents the internal environment. It consists of the financial, physical, human, and technological resources. Financial resources represent the financial strength of the company. Funds are allocated over the activities that maximize the output at the minimum cost. That is optimum allocation of financial resources. Physical resources represents the physical assets such as the plant, machinery, building, etc. That convert inputs into the outputs. Human resources represents the manpower with the specialized knowledge and that perform the business activities. Now let's talk about the external factors. So we have learned in the internal factors that there will be the internal strength. What are they? The financial, physical, human, technological resources. And in that, the physical resources means the assets like plant, machinery, building, and financial assets like the financial strength of the company. Now let's talk about the external factors. Yeah, external environment, you can say. The external environment consists of the legal, political, as we have uh, learned in many of the videos and last in the ED class, that is pest analysis. Legal, political, social, socio-cultural, demographic factors. These are the uncontrollable factors, and the firm adapt to this environment. They adjust the internal factors with the external environment to take the advantage of the environmental opportunities and strive against the environmental threats. Business decisions are affected by both the internal and external factors. Now let's talk about there are two type of the external factors. First one is microenvironment. The microenvironment consists of the factors in the company's immediate environment. These factors affect the performance of the company and its ability to serve the customers. Microenvironment consists of the customers, suppliers, competitors, public, and market intermediaries. So let's talk about some of the microenvironment factors. First one is customers. Customers constitute important segment of the microenvironment. Business exists to serve its customers. Unless there are the customers, business has no meaning. A company can have different types of customers like household, producers, retailers, government, and the foreign buyers. Second one is suppliers. They are they supply the inputs like money, raw material, fuel, power, and the other factors of the production, and help in the smooth conduct of the business. Firms should remain aware of the policies of the suppliers as increase in the price of the inputs will affect their sale and the profit. Now next one is the competitors. Competitors form the important part of the microenvironment. Firms compete to capture the big share of the market. They constantly watch the competitors' policies and adjust their uh, policies to gain the customer confidence. Public and market intermediaries, as we know, the public is a group that the actual potential interest and the or impact an organization's ability to achieve the interest. Public can promote or demote the company's efforts in effort to serve the market. And what are the market intermediaries? These all are the factors in the microenvironment. So market intermediaries means they are the links that help to promote the or sell distribute the products to the final customers. So basically, market intermediaries, you can say, those components which come in the supply chain. What are they? The distributors, suppliers, retailers. These all are it comes into the market intermediaries. So now let's talk about the macro environment. Macro environment consists of the economic and non-economic. So there is a difference between the micro environment and macro environment. Micro environment is a smaller portion of the environment, and macro environment is a bigger one. Right. So macro environment consists of the economic and the non-economic variables that provide the opportunities and threat to the firm. This is largely uncontrollable, and therefore the firms adjust their operations to these environmental factors. These factors cannot be controlled. Even the macro environmental factors cannot be controlled. These can also not be controlled. What are they? That is economic environment. Economic environment consists of the economic forces that affect the business activities, industrial production, agriculture, infrastructure, national income, per capita income, money supply, price level, monetary and the fiscal policies, population, business cycle, economic policies, infrastructural facilities, financial facilities, etc. So it constitute the economic environment. These uh, th- uh, uh, those are factors which actually impact the financial health of the company or the organization are the comes under the economic factors. So these economic fact environment influences the activity of the business enterprise. In the capitalist economies, firms have the freedom to choose the occupation. The economic decisions to invest, produce and sell are guided by the profit motives. The factors of the production and privately owned and production activities are initiated by the private entrepreneurs. So this is basically the economic environment. Now let's talk about the non-economic environment. These all are the part of the macro environment. So non-economic environment means it consists of the socio-cultural, demographic, natural, physical, technological, political and legal environment that influences and are influenced by the economic environment. So in the non-economic environment, there are the two portions. First is, or you can say there are the two parts. First is political legal environment. It is the legislative, executive, and judicial environment of the country that shapes and controls the business activities, and legislature describes the law and the courses of action to be followed by the firm, and the executives implement the decision taken by the legislature. And the judiciary ensures the legislature and the executive function in the interest of the society. A stable political environment is conducive for the business growth, and that is a most important part. Now this is the political factors we have discussed, and there will be non-political legal non-political factors. Non-political factors will come under the socio-cultural, demographic, natural, physical and technological factors. So in that, there will these all considered as a non-political factor. So this is all for the day. I hope you like my video. If you have any query related to this particular video, please do let me know in the comment section. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0, Shruti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Thank you so much, student.